Get ready for an NFC North showdown. Detroit and Chicago meet for the 183rd time in a series that began back in 1930. Week 4 is headed your way.
Fields on first down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Here's Fields. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Justin Fields at quarterback gets the completion there. CD, what do you think the key is to stopping this talented former Buckeye?
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Rookie quarterbacks have to survive the initiation of the pressure of the NFL. Now, his athleticism can scare you a little bit because if he evades it, he can go a long way. But in the beginning, you want his eyes to go to the rush, not downfield. So bring those extra guys and see if he can handle it.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third, about 4 for a first. Now Fields. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. It's caught outright by Graham. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now it's Fields. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Back to throw. Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move. Come on, fellas.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. A big kick, 50 yards that time, with a return of 4. And the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery pushing through the contact. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 7 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
On first down, it's Montgomery, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery powering forward. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back in Chicago for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
On 2nd and goal, Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it's 3rd and goal. Fields now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 9, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And he'll decide to keep this once more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 39. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more into the... They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Operating from the gun. Fields. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On second down, Swift.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. They'll drop to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So a nice kick there as they are. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium so much. History, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. Back to throw here.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. On the return is Cohen.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Lions to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll set up to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
On 2nd down, Swift. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Robert Quinn in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And 4 across the 30 to the 32.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that off. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Robert Quinn able to
in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic cover.
So, if it's a 3D Mega Man game, if it's like Mega Man Legends or something, that would be fine. I would imagine that you can explore that all the way through the explore haptics in third person action shooter mode. But talking about
they're going to look to throw.
Let's stay away from the gimmicks because I really, in my opinion,
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
It feels even less real to me than something like Mega Man 7. So, I don't know, something to do.
Here comes Cohen.
Scott McClure wrote in and said, hello, Colin, this may be slightly off topic, but I'll keep it short. I mean, there is no topic. What do you make about Biden now that we are weeks into the disaster? Well, we already talked about this in the topic. So, right up the very top, Scott, but I appreciate you writing. Alexander Lucas wrote in and said, Mr. Primal and Alan Collin, I'm dying to hear your viewpoint on the PlayStation exclusive title Heavy Rain. Also saw that Storm and East Coast, so if you and your way your thing, tried it. That was probably like 3 hours ago, so I have no idea. So I'm sure we didn't. Let's see, Heavy Rain, love it. Platinumed it on PS3. Was my first Planet Creed game, and the first Planet Creed exclusive to PlayStation, of course, but certainly my first game, and I never played anything like it before, and I don't know that anyone on console really did play anything like this before. I think Heavy Rain has kind of not gotten its shine for being a tip of the spear of narrative that games was missing throughout the PS3 era and into the PS4 era. I mean, Heavy Rain was there, Heavy Rain's 2010, if I remember right? Heavy Rain, I think it's 2010. Yeah. February 23rd, 2010. And that was that's not pre-Telltale, but that's pre-Telltale. If anyone's caring about Telltale, that's 2 years before anyone cared about Telltale. And that's before Gone Home. And that's before Firewatch and all of the rest. So in some way, I feel like Heavy Rain is in this. And it's too bad that by all accounts, I understand by all accounts, there's a lot of people behind the scenes, but things really sour between Sony and Planet Creed. That's too bad because I think Detroit, specifically the third of that trilogy of the game for PlayStation, is phenomenal. I think Beyond Two Souls is really good. I know they reordered the chapters for the PS4 iteration, and that would make the game more sense. It's amazing because that was 15 years ago. I can't believe how quickly time goes by. Where it's like, yeah, I just played it a couple years ago. No, it was 8 years ago. Thanks for it. Brandon Bishop wrote in and said, hey Colin, what's your take on EA recruiting input random streamers and influencers to help with the development of the Dead Space remake? It's a bad taste in my mouth because a lot of streamers have this idea of what makes games fun or interesting. It doesn't give me a lot of faith that they're developing this game with the right mindset. They really do appear to move though. I feel like this is one way what they do about it.
How many times is too many problematic? We've seen the team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Then you have a good idea of what the game is going to do. And when the game runs, it makes the game feel like operated and things like game economy and monster placement. There's just a lot that as you play games, you just have to absorb it. It's like if you're
and the window closes quickly.
You may not be an artist, but you understand at least your talent, what makes good art. And so, consulting with people, there's nothing really wrong with that because that already happens. You just don't know it, and they don't even say anything about it. That's what playtesting is, focus testing, and games go through many rounds of that, and people are NDA'd to that hill, and often louder, usually you would think that games out, but they don't, people often what EA has done here, I think, is publicize the focus testing. Or at least consulted with a focused group in real time in front of anyone that wants to see it. And
get
for
this
the
one
marketing
across
tool.
the 45.
And I think this is the other side of the coin where things get a little shitty
Give him
because
10 that time, escaping the
I don't
danger,
mind this
running with it,
idea at
picking
all.
up a first down.
Unlike you, I'm not
Things
really
going on in the
too
early
hung up on
window. This might be
a
the best of
game
the bunch.
shepherded with the feedback of public groups of people that have influence in the world. And I've said in the past, like, I've had material influence, like my feedback, my input in the game inside others has had material effects on how that game has come out. And I would hope that you would trust that I knew what made that game better.
And he'll be brought down
Sometimes
right
you
at
need
the
to
45-yard
outside.
line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
The nature of doing this with dead space.
They'll look to
You're
throw.
remaking dead space. You don't need any
Forced
input.
out to his
You know what you have to do, right? I mean, if you're remaking dead space, you know what you have to do. Why do we need input? If you're making a beat for being it's not a reimagining of dead space.
Baby shark,
It's about repetition more.
baby shark, baby shark.
Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now it's Fields. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side, complete to Bird. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the 50, here's Fields. The screen pass here to Cohen.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Cohen now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 25. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
54 yards on the ground for him now. He's done that on 15 carries. Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turn.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Tim Tebow
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Lions might be headed to the win column for the first time in 2021 as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Handoff comes to Peterson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better.